Yeah, we are back. Season 2, episode 23. It's about you and me. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. It's the No Box Sports Podcast, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And in case you didn't know, I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Doug.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original, and you better not ever forget it. And we back in front of y'all. Yes, the Super Bowl champion fan base is back in front of y'all.
I'm sorry, say it again. What
I
are
said
we?
The Super Bowl champions of the world fan base is back in front of y'all. How y'all doing, man? We miss y'all. We miss y'all. We miss y'all. And we're going to start off today a little bit different. You know, we're going to start off today giving some trivia. We're going to do some Eagles trivia. And don't cheat when y'all see this. We're going to ask a question. And if you know the answer, put it in the comments. And we're going to reveal the answer at the end of the episode. You ready? And if you win, it's a very, very special prize this week. The original CP3 going to pay your rent if you win.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
We going to pay the rent if they win. No, we ain't talk about that, but I figured you would mind. You got to be on Section 8. That's the disclaimer, though. You got to be on Section 8. But here's the Eagles trivia question. Let's see, can y'all get it? Nope, that wasn't the Eagles trivia question. That was the wrong one. That was the one from last week, which you actually got right, you know.
I mean, what can I say? I'm good.
All right, here we go.
Know my Eagles.
With 93 stops, who was the leading tackler among defensive backs for the NFC champion Eagles in 2022? So they trying to figure out who the leading tackler was in our defensive backfields. That's the cornerback and the safeties in 2022. In case y'all don't remember that year, that's the year we went to the Super Bowl and didn't beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Unlike this year, we went to the Super Bowl and dominated them. So who was the leading tackler amongst our D-backs that year? Go ahead, man. Put your thinking caps on. Put your answers in, in the chat. Put your answers down there. We want to see if you got it right, and if you did get it right, send your Section 8 voucher, and we're going to take care of you. But we coming back to this question at the end of the episode, man, at the end of the episode. So one more time, with 93 stops, who was the leading tackler among defensive backs for the NFC champion Eagles in 2022? Here we go. Eagles trivia question. We're going to do that every week. But without further ado, man, let's get into the discussions this week, man. The discussions, and one of the biggest news coming out of the city of Philadelphia is the breaking news on our all-star center, Joel Embiid, man. Here we are. Embiid and the 76ers ops for arthroscopic knee surgery, man. How we feeling about this, man? Look at Joel Embiid mannerism in that picture. That's about where I am at now. But how are you feeling when you seen this flash across your screen on April 3rd, 2025, when you seen this news?
I mean, it's like it's not surprising, bro. We I feel like we knew this was, I guess, going to come, and I guess you could question, why did it take so long? But yeah, man, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Not surprised.
Season's over.
Season's over. Not surprised. But how do you feel about, I think this is maybe Embiid's second knee surgery in under a year, the second knee. It didn't respond well last year. And now here we are again. How you feeling about the man's health overall, as a basketball player and as a centerpiece of a franchise at this point?
And honestly, I'm at the point right now where we got to move past him being a centerpiece. Like, honestly, ideally what I would want is for us to, get that number one pick and
Number
focus.
one.
So if we get the number one pick, focusing on just Maxey, McCain, and whoever, not whoever we get. I want the number one pick, and I know everybody knows who everybody expects to be the number one pick in the draft. That guy, and just Embiid would just be like a bonus if we get him back. Like you know what I mean? Like
something sweetener,
Yeah, it's like the what if of the 99 season with the Knicks. If you remember that when they had Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson, remember they went to the finals and they went, that shortened season. And it's like Patrick Ewing got hurt, so he wasn't able to play. But if he had him, that would have been a bonus. Like they would have probably might have beat the Spurs, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So what if? But it's like for real with Embiid, it's like I'm past trying to count on him now. Like this don't even. I'm ready to move on. Not in the sense of move on, like get rid of him, just in the sense of change our focus.
Change the focus. Change the where our energy is poured into as a franchise, man. Where I'm at with this Embiid thing, man, I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed that this organization always makes the wrong moves, man. Like it don't matter what we do, we just can't get right. Like when you trace back every move we done made since the process started, it all ended in L's. No matter if we had a little run with a piece or two, I'm talking way back to the Holiday trade. Holiday went on to be an all-star. Holiday went on to be a crucial part in championship teams, and he might be a crucial part in another one this year. Nerlens Noel, Jahlil Okafor. Terrible draft picks. Used them terribly. Got rid of them terribly. Starting with Joel Embiid. We drafted him hurt. Literally. Took him 2-3 years to get on the court. He gets on the court. He's been on and off the court since he stepped on the court. It took him 2 years to get there. We finally get some momentum with Joel Embiid. And what we do? We draft Ben Simmons. A 6'10", 6'11" point guard who can't shoot, and puts him next to a big man that already clogs the paint. Terrible matchup, terrible pairing. And how did that end?
I mean,
I'm just going down the timeline for the Sixers fan on why I'm pissed.
We okay. First off,
then we trade on Ben. No, I ain't done.
My bad.
Doc Rivers shits on Ben Simmons. After he didn't shoot, we all know he should have shot. Then we lose Ben Simmons. What we lose Ben Simmons for? Harden. We promise Harden something. Don't give it to him. Then he becomes disgruntled and don't want to play for us no more. So we forced to trade him for what we can get, which was what? You don't even remember what it was because it was nothing when you putting it on a scaled away. Markelle Fultz. Do I need to say more about Markelle Fultz? Handled that whole situation terrible. Put pressure on the kid, threw him on the floor when you knew his shoulder was hurt. No rehab, go play. Made it so that he had so much anxiety, we had to trade him away for cookies. For cookies. Then you want to fast forward up to now. We signed Paul George last summer. We had to sign somebody. That's just because we had to spend money. Just because we had to spend money, we signed them. I'm not even going to go down the Paul George lane. But now fast forward to today. His season was over 2 months ago. 2 months ago. But now you opting to get surgery? So now you putting his availability for the beginning of next season on the line. We can't do nothing right as a franchise, bro. You bring him back last year in the playoffs, go ahead and play now. Mess up his knee even more, knowing we're not going to a championship. Then you let him play in the Olympics. Why can't we do anything right? We can't even opt to get surgery right. He got the season starting 7 months again. Well, really 6 months again. He ain't going to be ready. We're going to be playing the same song and dance next year. So that's why I don't care what pick we get. Are we gonna make the right draft pick? There's nothing we can do right.
I feel like the obvious pick is Cooper Flag.
We're not getting the first pick.
If we get the first pick in the draft,
or the second pick, probably.
I mean, first of all, from what I hear, the first pick is the only one I really. Everybody else is kind of like maybes in regards to how the kind of impact.
No, it's two players like that.
It's two players.
Yeah.
Who? Cooper Flag and who else?
Cooper Flag, and I think the guy name is Bailey, Amari Bailey. I think his name is. He's plays for Rutgers. He's 6'10", KD comparison, great score. Look him up. I'm not just saying this. He's one of them guys. It's Flag and him.
So two players. So okay. So first two picks to go with. Just for it's like honestly, I'm not upset about the Embiid. I'm over the Embiid thing. I said earlier. I disagree with you that when we traded for Jimmy Butler, that was a good move.
I didn't even mention that.
That year was actually good. We just failed to win the series, but they were actually good that year. Like
that was a good move.
Embiid actually paid. What do you mean?
We traded for him in the middle of the season, and then when he got here, we didn't acquiesce to him so he could sign back. We literally alienated the guy.
Did we do well in the playoffs with him before we lost?
We got eliminated in the second round. We can't get nothing right with this team. You trade for a guy, you alienate him. Now he leaves. He don't even consider us in free agency. You don't even offer him. You knew he wasn't coming back, but you don't even offer him. You get him money to Tobias Harris, who the city complained about for 5 years when he was just playing his role. We can't do nothing right, bro. I'm sorry. You just mentioned Jimmy Butler. We got that wrong too.
We drafted Jared McCain. We drafted
that's to be determined. That's to be determined.
We drafted Tyrese Maxey. No, first of all,
Jared McCain. Maxey is a good one.
Jared McCain played before he got hurt. The Bull played well, man. Like he was actually playing like a good. Like now, granted, for the makeup of our team, he may not be a guy that we can necessarily keep just because of the makeup. Because first of all, you're talking about what I was saying for next year. We're talking about Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey as your starting backcourt, which is kind of small. And that's actually in today's NBA has not done well. The closest comparison that you have of a team sort of doing well, but still not doing enough is I think the comparison I heard, which I was reminded of, was Damian Lillard, your Bull, and McCollum back in the Portland days. Like, but they were too small. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
McCollum was a shooting guard.
No, but I'm talking about height wise. Like they're like the small guards. That's no longer the case now. You got to have height. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only drawback to having them as our starting backcourt is they're just too small. But Jared McCain is legit. Like he already showed that he's already shown that he has the potential to be legit. Like
look what you're saying though. To grab something that's right. You're sitting there saying Jared McCain was right, and we seen 20 games out of a rookie. Like, that's what you got to grab a hold of to say what the Sixers did right. Out of all the things I just named, you saying Jared McCain was right.
I mean,
we don't even know that.
Maxey was right too. But Maxey was right too.
I'm not saying the drafting of him wasn't right. But how will it play out? Will we wind up trading one of them and trade the wrong one? Most likely. Because this Sixers team gets nothing right in the end, even if you draft the right person.
Mm-hmm.
We had we had a 5-year Embiid window. Only seriously competed 1 year. What I'm saying is they always get it wrong.
2 seasons.
What was the 2 seasons?
The season the year before last they sort of competed.
The Harden season.
The Harden season. That Harden season that counts. Like the problem with the problem with the Harden season is Embiid did not step up in game 6 and 7 like he should have. That was his game 6 for sure. It was his opportunity to step up and move forward, and he didn't do it. That's on him. You could say that's not on the team. That's on him. Again, if you're the major player that he wants to be, the superstar player that he wants to be, you got to step up in those moments. You can't wilt and fall in line and then try to be like, I'm trying to, no, you got to step up. Give me the ball and take control. He didn't do that against the Raptors. The team, we said when they won the championship, yeah, that was a thing where it was I don't know if it's a lucky shot or whatever. Like, I guess you could say a lucky shot, and they lost that series. Those 2 seasons were seasons where they competed. Other than that, I'll give it to you. They underperformed.
And how did both of those situations play out with those rosters? We dropped the ball. And that's where I'm at with the Sixers. They just always making the wrong decisions. It's just I have no faith in this organization to do anything that'll lead to anything substantial.
Right.
I just don't. Even with the draft pick, however they wind up handling this Embiid situation, probably gonna be the wrong way. When you got to choose between Maxey and McCain, you probably gonna choose wrong. We get stuff right accidentally. Accidentally.
Question: who would you choose in this situation with Maxey and McCain?
I'm not going there yet because I don't even want to start that narrative because Maxey just got paid. McCain is on a rookie deal. Let's have them play together 2 years and, get Embiid off the books, maybe Paul George off the books, and maybe we won't have to choose.
I need the number 1 pick, man. I need the number 1 pick. That right now, everybody, put your energy, whatever you got to do to get that mojo going for the number 1 pick. Let's get that going. Like, we need the number 1 pick. Maybe number 2, like you're saying, but I know that we have, like 6 picks that are protected or something like that. Like, I don't want to lose out on that, but I'm not even sure if we don't get the first pick or the second pick, that those other 3 through 6 is actually much better.
Mm-hmm.
If we get Cooper Flag, okay, and you have Maxey, like at least we have a team to build around and some hope. And if Embiid comes back, that's just gravy on the mashed potatoes. But if he don't come back, okay, well, I'm fine with eating mashed potatoes all gravy. I'm all right with that.
We will not get the number 1 pick. We will not.
Oh man, that's negative, man.
I don't care. I have no reason to be optimistic with this team. Give me 1. I just want 1. I don't have none. Why would I think we're going to get the bounce of the balls and no Diddy? And
we've done it twice though, haven't we?
That's when we had top 3 worst records. We got top right now. We in a race to finish 7th place. Anything under 7th place. And when I say 7th place, I mean the 7th worst record. Okay. That's how pitiful our season has. That's how pitiful our season has become at this point.
It's crazy.
We're literally racing to finish with worse records.
Yeah.
Like we in the inverse race for anything under 7th place. So we want to come in 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. And I'm saying this because the Sixers will lose their draft pick if they have a record that finish anything worse than 6th worst.
Right.
So 7th worst, we don't get the draft pick. So we have to literally be one of the 6 worst teams in the league to keep the draft pick. Therefore, we're in the race for anything under 7th place, and it's pitiful. But that's our life.
I'm fine with that. I was never against like all these other Sixers fans. I wasn't against that whole tanking process and all that. I felt like we was in limbo during the Iguodala era in regards to we just bad enough to miss the playoffs or be an 8th seed in the playoffs, but we just good enough. We're just good enough to make the playoffs, but we not bad enough to actually have a great pick in the draft. Like, I hated that. That was terrible. At least right now,
that was limbo.
Just keep losing, lose. Like right now, when you watch the Sixers right now, you should not be watching the Sixers hoping that they win
at all.
You should be mad if they compare, like they play. You just put on there earlier. They're playing the Bucks. Thank you. Play your starters. Please play Giannis. Please play Damian. I think Damian Lillard might be out, but play Giannis. Play all your starters. Please demolish this team, the Sixers, so that we can get that high draft. Like we don't want any wins.
And listen, since the last show we were 23 and I believe 46. So we still on 23. So this is the only thing they're doing right so far since they decided to do it. This is the only thing they've done right all season. And I can't even say they've done this right because we should have started the tank earlier than this. Right. Honestly, it took them too long to start it. We could have been top 3 right now. But anyway, we're in a race for 7th place. And right now, let me just show y'all where we at as far as on that journey. You know, since this is our life right now, we might as well just lean all the way in and look at these numbers courtesy of Tankathon.
Tankathon.
They're not sponsoring this, but y'all can if y'all want to. There we are.
I like it.
So it breaks down your percentage chances to get each of these picks 1 through 7, 8, 9.
Let's do worse.
We can't do no worse than 9. We can't do no worse than 9. And if we do 9, that's not our pick. You see, you click on that goes to the Thunder. You click on that. That's why that's in red. That means we lose the pick. So right now, as it stands, we have the 5th worst record. We got a 19% chance to get the 6th pick. We really probably not gonna get the 5th pick. I don't know why that works like that.
It's weird.
Like why that go down to 2.2, but we got an even chance to get 1 through 4. We got a 10% chance. Right. And I really hope we end up somewhere in there and get some type of luck, but I mean it's the Sixers. Why would you
stop being negative? Stop being negative.
Speak no, this is not the Eagles. They ain't show me nothing different ever.
Okay, but you got to start somewhere. You can't speak negativity.
No,
and
start and then I'll come. Start and then I'll come. That's what I tell the show.
Pause. What the?
I'm about to say that's what I tell Shorty. You know, start and then
I'll pause.
No, not in that type of way.
No, we're not. Positivity, man.
No, I can't do it with the Sixers. I'm sorry. I'm past that point. Call me bitter. Call me pessimistic. I don't care. They have scarred me to the core, and I'm tired of seeing it. We ain't been out the 2nd round, bro. This whole decade.
He ain't lying.
Matter of fact, when was the last time we was out the 2nd round? I don't remember. It had to be since Iguodala, that limbo team when we got lucky.
No, was that? Wait, no. That year was that the 2nd round against the Celtics? 2nd round. No. I think
we went to the AI. It wasn't AI.
I think it might have been AI. Last time we was in the 3rd round.
This makes no sense, bro. You want me to sit up here and act like it's hope? Why? What is our beacon of hope? What is the beacon of hope?
Why stay in negativity, bro? Come on.
I'm staying in reality. This team can't get right, man. It cannot get right. But the only thing they're doing right now is not winning. And under the sound of my voice, if the Sixers win this game tonight, I will not mention their names on the next podcast. I swear for God. I won't say anything about the Sixers. I'll let him just talk with himself that whole segment.
You know, I don't have a problem talking with myself or talking to myself.
Yeah, I'll never doubt that. Never doubt that at all.
Yeah, I can have a whole conversation if need be. So, you know, sometimes I say to myself, self, what do you think about this? And, you know.
That's going to be needed. If we win one of these games, that's going to be needed. So we in the race for anything under 7th place. So
self, how do you handle the fact that the Bucks lost to the Sixers?
Sitting up here. I'm going to text you, ask you as you done. Because I ain't saying nothing if they sit here. And I'm gonna go through the rest of the games. We got the Bucks today. We got the Timberwolves Saturday.
Yes.
We got the Miami Heat Monday.
Yes.
You know, yes, they taking 2. We got the Wizards Wednesday. Tankathon tank match. We got the Atlanta Hawks on it don't matter what day. We got them next, and then we got the Bulls.
I mean, by that time we'll have what 55th, or by the 54th or 55th starting lineup change.
Yeah. So we battle with Washington. They in that race. We played them once.
Right.
The Heat not in here. The Heat don't really want to lose. So we should be able to lose all of those games confidently. I think so. So yeah, that's our race for anything under 7th place, the saddest segment in the history of the No Box Sports Podcast. Anything else you want to say about these?
Be good, man. Number 1 pick. That's all I want. Number 1 pick.
75ers.
Cooper Flag. 1 pick.
Putting all your hope in the white man.
That's right. We trying to have diversity in this lineup.
Oh man, I read had a young boy, Amari Bailey.
We got Nails, we got Maxey, and Cooper and Flag. There we go.
Yeah, man, he's very optimistic. He's so optimistic. I swear, if you feeling down and not like yourself, connect with the original CP3. You see his Instagram down at the bottom of the screen at @D_original CP3. Tap in and follow him, please. Yes. If you need just a shot of optimism in the morning to get you through your day, don't tap in with me for that. Because I'm gonna tell you how it is. Exactly how I see it.
I'm gonna give you the real positive. He's just gonna give you the real. I get it.
That could work too. Y'all follow me too, Uncle Dud TV and all platforms. But we moving right along. We don't got much Eagles to discuss. It ain't much to discuss. We the NFL Super Bowl champions, and we're retooling to go back and back. You know, and the draft is coming, so we're about to get ready to witness some Howie magic, a Howie masterclass. You see how optimistic I am about this? Because I've seen multiple times evidence, multiple situations I've seen, so I could stand up here and say, in Howie we trust.
I mean, he also won a Super Bowl. You still if you like me, you're still in Super Bowl high. I still can't get enough of thinking about the fact that we opened in the season. We got some other stuff coming up. We are the focus coming into this new season because we're the Super Bowl champs. We are actually, when I talk to people about the Eagles, I gotta talk about the fact that like we still on the high. I don't know about you. We still on the high. When it comes to conversations, it's like we the champs. You got to address us properly. So yeah, of course you got reason to be positive right now. But if they was looking like the Sixers, you'll be the same. Come on, stop it. The point is you gotta look at the forest past the trees. And the Sixers gonna get their number 1 pick. Right now, we're gonna talk about the Eagles. We're gonna move on, but come on, be positive.
He is so woosah now. This was one of his New Year's resolutions. And he's really carried it through. He is really carried it through. His April.
You're right.
Optimistic. We're going to check back in with him all year to see his optimism meter. We're about to create a graphic.
We have to. Yes.
Make this a thing, you know? Yeah, but we're getting into the Eagles. We ain't got much Eagles news. All we got to talk about is how the league is hating on us because we just execute this play better than any team that's ever attempted it. And that's something called the brotherly shove, aka the Tush Push, man. The NFL, Sean McDermott in particular, the Green Bay coach Matt LaFleur, is getting this ongoing push to get one of our money short yardage plays banned. They don't like it. They're citing things like player safety. They're saying things like it don't take any skill. They're really upset with the way we run our quarterback sneak with assistance. And when the league owners came together and the general managers, it was a lot of ramblings and talk about them trying to get it banned with the competition committee, but they haven't done it. They put it on the table. They said they table in the discussion. I think that means we're going to be able to do it next year again, which means we're going to score a lot of touchdowns and get a lot of first downs again. But stop hating on us, man.
Yes.
Anybody can do it. Just try it.
Well, apparently anybody can't do it. Only the Bills and the Eagles, from my understanding, can do it. We've have an 80%, 81% success rate. Everybody can't do it, which is why they're like, if you can't beat them, hate on them. That's pretty much what it goes.
Just practice. Watch the film and practice. You know, all you need is a quarterback that squat 500 pounds and a running back that squat 600 pounds. And a strong center. That's all you need to go out there and get. We just added AJ Dillon to help push. Y'all about to be sick next year again.
Ain't many like them.
They say a player safety. Nobody ever got hurt during the Tush Push.
Right.
But the crazy part is y'all asking for us to run regular plays on short yardage, like inches situation. Y'all know we got Saquon Barkley, right? Like it don't matter which thing we do. Y'all thinking we can't do both, and we can do both.
Y'all know we got AJ Brown, right? Like one of the best receivers in the game. And we also got short hands Devontae Smith. It's rare that you see him drop. So even if we gotta fake it and go for the slant pass or something like come on, like just stop.
That's not gonna stop us from winning the NFL. It's not. It's not. But Eagles fans, next season we shoving some more. And we're gonna shove some more until they literally ban it, if they ban it. But shout out to the league for not listening to crybabies. There's nothing wrong with what we're doing, and clearly we still gonna be able to do it. So that's really the only Eagles news. Just to let y'all know, the NFL draft is approaching April 24th to the 26th. That is a Thursday. On the 24th, we start at 8 o'clock. The Eagles hold the 32nd pick in the first round as of now.
We're trading that pick. The question is which way are we trading it? But we ain't keeping no 32nd. We trading that pick.
Because that's the smart thing to do when you believe and trust that Howie's going to do it because you've seen it.
So we either trading down because we ain't keeping that 32nd. That 32nd pick. I mean, come on, like yeah.
Yeah, but Eagles fans, we're gonna be tapped in throughout the draft process and the rest of free agency. So make sure y'all tap in with us. We don't got too much news, but the Tush Push is safe for now. And our next highlight and milestone that we got our eyes focused on is the NFL draft, man. Can't wait. It is your 2025 Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. And in case y'all don't know, I am your host, Uncle Dud. And that is my guy,
CP3.
The original CP3. And you better not ever forget it. And y'all are watching the No Box Sports Podcast, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. You hear me? And we are about to get into a different segment of the show since the sports is kind of slowing down. Shout out to the Phillies. The season has started. We'll give you our record updates as the season go along, but I'm not going to act like I'm a baseball expert and I'm really tuned in because I'm not.
They won today, baby.
See, I didn't even know that. So we gonna definitely drop some Philly stuff here and there, but this is a mainly Eagles 76ers podcast, and we talk about things outside the box too, and that's what we're about to do now. We are about to react to a social media clip. We ain't even gonna talk about it. Let's just get into it, man. You ever go to a game and you see those competitions going on at halftime, whether it's people trying to make layups or shots or half court shots, man. We about to get into something right now. One of those situations, one of those games down there in hot Atlanta. Let's watch it.
Man,
wait. Let's see what's going on in the video.
Can you rewind that part to her walking? I'm sorry, to the court. I'm sorry, my bad.
I think it was something we missed when she walked over there.
Focus.
There you go. Bad. I think he's down up there in the background.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
I can't give you a winner. Back to you.
That's crazy, dog. That's wild. There is wild.
What did you do? What do you do in that situation? Like, what do you? She did the best she could. Like, nobody expected him to slip. In retrospect, when I watched the beginning, seeing that and then watching the beginning of the video where he looked, he definitely did have that so player vibe. Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't believe in it.
I don't play ball. I'm just out here.
Yeah.
Look at it. He like, he looking over there like, is that water on the floor I see over there? Go ahead, mop that over there, buddy.
Yeah.
Look, he look concerned like he see somebody now drop the ice
other boy like he ready. The boy that stayed on his feet like he ready. But yeah, slip and fall guy. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I hope he's okay.
I hope he cool too. All jokes aside, we laughing because it's comedy and everything.
I've slipped and fell before, but he slipped and he did not get back up.
Well, look. He see it. He like, yeah. He picked up the dribble. He said, all right, let's see how many steps he took. One. Yeah, bro, that moment crazy. We can go ahead and play that one more time. Dog, it was some water on the floor the way he slipped. That's crazy.
That is so bad. Now I will say this: does he get to sue?
Yeah, he get the sue.
That's wild.
He gotta get the sue, bro. That's the first thing.
Go ahead.
That's the first thing I'm thinking after I fall. First, I'm gonna grab my knee like and I'm be like top dog.
That's the positive resolution on this is that
ran.
Is that he should at least get some duck. He should get some money for that.
I'm gonna be like that floor was wet. Wouldn't it be crazy if the nigga wasn't even hurt? Like he just fell because he knew he was about to try to get some bread. Like, you know what? Just lay up.
I did wonder that. I ain't gonna lie. I did wonder that. But like, I don't even know what I forget what the prize was. They didn't get, but like it sounds like, or it seems like he's probably gonna get better than what he would have got, whatever the prize was. You know what I'm saying?
That's an NBA franchise who paying millions and $1 million to players, man. I think he about to get a couple $100,000 out of them. Don't let him really be hurt. Like I'm talking MRI, torn, whatever, meniscus, whatever, MCL. Oh, it's over for them.
Because he was down. So like you gotta account for the fact that he, whatever his job is, like he may not be working from home. He may actually had to report to his job. He need that money. Give him a couple $100,000. He better get more than that. So I don't know. That's very that's wild though. I hope he got a good lawyer. We'll see.
I hope they didn't sign the waiver. That's what I'm hoping about the whole situation. Like I'm hoping he didn't sign the waiver.
They probably did.
That would have been. Now I don't know if they just picked them out the side. Was like, all right, before y'all come on. They probably did. I'm hoping that they didn't. I want to follow up. If y'all know about this story and y'all tapped in, y'all down there in Atlanta, and I want to know why she ain't let my man finish the game. Like you gonna make him stop playing the game?
I mean, he should win. If you just give it to him, he won the contest.
No, but it's called tic-tac-toe. You got to get 3 in a row. You got to finish.
I mean, was the other guy going to be able to finish? I mean, come on.
No, but I need to see my 3 in a row before I stop. She was like, wow, could you at least have some concern? Don't make me feel bad. I'm out here competing. All my life I had to fight. I got a knee brace on because I knew this was going to happen.
Honestly speaking, after what happened to the Bull, if it's me, I mean, yes, on the one hand, I'm competing, but once I realized what's happening, I'm like stopping too. Like, I'm not going to risk myself getting, hurt or whatever like him. Get my contest winnings. I'll move on.
You might stop jogging, but I'm going to finish my tic-tac-toe. But that's crazy. Yeah. That situation is wild. You come into the game, you enjoying let's say you on a date. You on a date with a shorty. That's your first night out. I'm about to go out here and win this contest for us.
Ooh.
But
hey man, she a real one if she actually go with you to the hospital and all that, and make sure you good.
She see that check. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
She ain't going nowhere. She like, baby, we suing. Baby, I just met
you. If she asks you about the waiver, she's not a real one. But if she just go with you no matter what, she a real one.
Yeah, never sign those waivers. It's free game. If you get on the court at a 76ers game, just do something. Don't put your signature on there. Be like, this right here is a form. Don't put it, because then this can happen. Imagine if he signed a waiver. Now all they give him is some crutches and be like, sorry about that.
I'd be shocked if they didn't have him sign a waiver. I'd be shocked, but we'll see.
Yeah, that is wild. But that social media clip. Be careful out here with these contests, man. Especially both of those guys look like they might have been in their 40s, upper 30s, 40s, maybe closer to 50s. Be careful. I'm saying be careful when you out there in the field. Don't think you just he probably ain't scratching nothing. He was over there looking. I'm just saying, man, be careful before you go out here and start trying to run around and use the muscles you ain't used in a long time, because you could end up losing the game of tic-tac-toe in Atlanta in front of the whole world. That's wild.
Right, it's wild.
I'll be like, listen, I need season tickets for the next 6 seasons. I will milk that situation. Don't embarrass me.
I agree.
Like, yeah, I need to rent out a room in Trae Young house for free. Need to have access to his pool. Yeah, y'all gonna pay Atlanta. Y'all gonna pay, but that was
I need my money first, though. I need my money first.
Oh, that's coming. You know how many lawyers now seen that clip was like, tell him contact me ASAP. Matter of fact, let me look under the video real quick. Because I just know it probably is a lawyer under this post. Like, let's see.
It might have been. It's
See,
always
these
a couple
comics.
lawyers.
These comics be crazy.
Lawyers at the Sixers games. I noticed that. So yeah.
Look, bro just won money, but his knee messed up. Can someone send me his social media info? Look, that's a lawyer probably.
Right.
Yeah, they not. He gonna get that money. Shout out to bro, man. I hope you back up and moving around.
I agree.
All that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that was our social media reaction clip. We're gonna react to something like that every podcast from now on, since we had kind of like a slow season since the 76ers don't want to play real basketball, you know. And we outside the box with it, and we outside the box with it, and we're gonna stay outside the box with it. We're gonna also throw in there different type of scenarios, different type of questions outside the box, meant to be funny, meant to be lighthearted, so don't take this too seriously. But we're gonna put you in a random scenario and have you choose. What would you choose?
I'm nervous.
And there's no easy options for this. Both of the options is hard decisions that you're gonna have to make and live with. So let's just go ahead and get into it. What's the scenario? Dun, dun, dun.
I'm nervous.
This is the scenario. You get robbed at gunpoint, and you have two options. Only two options. It can't go no other way. You either gonna get shot and see what the afterlife is like, meaning you dying, or you get forced to live, but you have to get a BBL.
As a dude? As a dude.
You gotta
live my God.
Life with and not one of those calm BBLs, one of them out of control ones. One of the ones where you ain't gonna be able to wipe properly. You gotta. There's only two scenarios: you die right now, or you spend the rest of your life caked up. What you gonna do?
Oh my gosh! I mean, I feel like the obvious choice because I love. Wow.
It's a dilemma.
Like the obvious, it's not a dilemma. I mean,
you got to go get in the car. You got to go through the market. You got to push your cart through the market with a BBL. You got to go to family dinners. You got to play ball. You got to go to work with your BBL.
Yeah.
But you living. You got your life.
I guess, if that's my only two choices, I got to go with the BBL. I'm not going to die. What am I doing? I don't want to see what me personally. I'm not ready. I'm too young in my 40s to see the afterlife right now if I don't have to. So if I have two options, I guess I'm gonna get the BBL, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I guess that's my two options. I have to go with that. I'm gonna have to walk around talking about, excuse me.
You gotta say it with that.
No. I gotta talk in my voice. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. No, I'm not trying to rub up on you right now. I'm just trying to get by. Excuse me.
Like, no, we trying to rub up on you.
Nah. Hey, bro.
Like, take that bass out your voice with all that ass. First of all,
any guy that's near me, yo, bro, I need you to step to the side. I am not trying to rub. Nah, bro, can you move back?
What if we don't want to?
Okay, I'll go.
You're gonna be getting catcalled walking down the street.
Nah, first of all,
you're gonna be getting drinks sent to you at the bar and shit.
Man, that's crazy. Nah.
I don't want your drink, nigga. I done told you.
Okay. Who said that? Yo, man, I don't go. No, I'm good. But I gotta live. So I want to live. So I guess I live the rest of my life with a BBL. I guess we both grabbing each other's butts when we
out of control, dog. So you got a shot for draws that's gonna fit now. So now you gotta go get 3X boxers and briefs.
I mean,
you can't go swimming no more.
My only
certain things you can't do with a BBL.
Yeah, my only alternative is to do the afterlife. I do want real talk. I hope when I die. One of the first people I want to see, other than some family members, is I want to see Prince. So, but I'm not looking forward to doing that right now. I'm sorry. So I guess I gotta do the BBL.
Prince might like that.
Yo,
you know what, bro?
Yo, don't do that. You don't listen to Prince. Don't do that.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna say this. Prince might actually like that BBL.
Prince fans, attack. Prince fans, attack. Don't play with us, Prince fans. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't call Swifties and nothing like that, but don't do that. Don't disrespect Prince like that. Don't cut it out. Cut it out.
So wait, you think you're gonna meet Prince in the afterlife? Like you ain't just gonna see Prince spirit just around? Like you're gonna die and just be able to call on any spirit you want that died already? Like Prince, where you at? I'm over here, man. I know you want to see me.
Hey man.
That's how you think it's gonna be?
I believe the afterlife, that there is an afterlife. Like it's not just a thing where we just disappear and don't know any. I do. I believe in the afterlife. So
yeah, yes. But you think you're gonna be able to call and meet Prince?
Every day I get to see a Prince concert in the afterlife. Yes.
Prince is not performing in the afterlife. Prince now got a BBL up there.
Prince is totally performing in the afterlife. What are you talking? You see that? You know nothing. Yo, dude. I don't know who your favorite artist is, but you know nothing about Prince. Prince is totally performing in the afterlife.
Prince is chilling up there. Prince is chilling up there. But this scenario is crazy.
Prince is an artist. That's what artists do. They create. Come on, you know you're a comedian. Come on, you create. You create your you honestly. You probably gonna be doing stand-up in afterlife, just trying to, making rude jokes about Prince.
If it was a chance if it was a chance to, I would. It was a chance to, I would. But I think I would actually find out sooner than you would in this scenario, because I'm not walking around life with no BBL. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to get on no operation table, and I'm not getting up out the operation table, not able to sit down without a pillow. I'm at the airport in the wheelchair with my knees on the wheelchair and niggas is looking at. No, I am not doing that. I'm not looking my family in no eye.
So that's your life. That's your life deal breaker.
Then I'm a comedian. I'm gonna get on stage. They're gonna start liking me because I'm the dude with a BBL comedian. They ain't even gonna like my jokes. I'm just gonna become a gimmick. I'm gonna be touring all around the country because my ass.
Hey man.
No, I'm cool.
Man. All publicity is good publicity. Don't they say that?
Nope. They play Juvenile every time I'm walking on stage. Introducing Uncle Doug. I'm like, no, don't play that music, man. I told you about that. Not doing it.
So you
really going through all types of toilet paper? No, I don't want to live my life like that, bro. I don't want to be getting flirted with. No, then I can't go to Atlanta.
I want to live,
sex traffic. You're gonna get sex traffic. You go to Atlanta with a BBL as a man. You're gonna get sex traffic right off the plane. You might die sooner, depending on where you go with a BBL. I can't do it, man. Imagine talking tough to a nigga with a BBL. Like somebody having words with you. like what you gonna do? Like you gonna life gonna be difficult with a BBL as a man. I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I'll be like, go ahead, get it over with, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta give me. I'm sorry. The choice is it's really more about the life than it's about the BBL. Like honestly, you got me. You should have had a third option, but it's all good.
Nigga, could you imagine getting out the shower, walking past the mirror, and you seeing yourself with a BBL? No, I will break every mirror that's around. I would want no mirror.
At least you're alive enough to break every mirror. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm cool. I done lived enough life. I see it next time. I see it next time without a BBL. I will not do it.
Nah, man.
Like, what type of sick robbery is this?
Nah,
make no darn sense.
I would also imagine how my kids.
That's what I'm saying. You can't tell your son take out the trash with a BBL. You can't do it. Your daughter don't like you no more because she's like, Dad, why you got that?
First of all,
is mine gonna be like that? No, this is something else, baby. Is mine gonna be like that? No, I'll explain to you when you get older. You won't understand right now.
I'm still alive, bro. That's all I'm focused on. But I hear you. To each his own. But I'm still alive. I'm not trying to get shot and see what the afterlife has to offer. I would rather get for it. Yep. Yo, take my money. Give me the BBL. Whatever you gotta do. I'm living.
But you know what? You're not gonna have trouble getting a woman with a BBL. I don't think so, because there's so many women switch hitting nowadays. They might want a man with both, both.
I don't know any woman. That's the
If
crazy.
they like women
that I know
and men,
I don't know any woman that said they like a dude with a big butt. I never heard no woman that say that. So that's gonna be tough.
BBL. I mean, you got to make money. You got to start an OnlyFans. It's like
I'm gonna find a real one with a BBL because the real one's gonna be with somebody that got a big butt. Because women don't. I don't know any women that say they like a dude with a big butt. So
you're not gonna be able to stand at that Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner. You would get so many jokes if you was around my table. Somebody brought you to the dinner table like this is my dude, original CP3. I'm like, what's up, brother? How you doing?
But I'm gonna be like, but did I die?
Oh. Did you die? Well, there we have it, y'all. This scenario is wild, and I hope nobody ever gets put into it.
Yes.
But the scenario is, would you get robbed? You get robbed at gunpoint. You only got two options.
I'm not even going to analyze why they want to force me to have a baby.
That's why it's going to be all crazy scenarios like this from now on.
I'm ready for it. I was scared. I ain't going to lie. Knowing you, I was a little nervous, as I told you, but I said, don't tell me because I want to give an initial reaction. I want to give a real, authentic reaction. You did great, but wow, I did not expect this at all. That was tough. But you got the answer. You
either getting shot, getting out of here, or you getting the BBL. So there you have it. You learned a little bit about both of us today. Learned a little bit about both of us today, and that was our scenario. And this is the No Box Sports Podcast, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. This is season 2, episode 23, and we about to get into that trivia question that we asked earlier in the episode. But before we do that, I do want to share something else that's of value, and make it do what it do when it does what it does. Let's see, can we get it up here?
Wow, pause.
There's a lot of pauses today in this show. Well, I actually can't get it up here, so we're not going to do that now.
It's all good.
They got medicine for that. They got medicine for that now, brother. You heard of roast spots? Yo, they got so many darn medicines. It's like
they got stuff you can rub on. You got stuff you can swallow. You got stuff that you can, ingest.
Like you can inhale. Like, listen, if the woman ain't waking it up, it's her fault. Don't be trying to give me medicine.
Wow.
Tell her to work harder.
Now come on, man. That's not okay. We're not going to derail
Bro,
this.
If they don't get excited for you, it ain't my fault. Why are you trying to put medicine in my mouth?
Okay.
Do something different. This guy telling you to switch it up. It ain't me. Got me sitting in the doctor. Not doing this. This is improv. I don't got this problem. This is improv. I don't make that clear.
I feel like that's something somebody with a problem with.
No roll sparks for me. They got roll sparks, Cialis. Nobody can take Viagra. They got honey.
What's the trivia question?
We're going back. This episode going way outside the box.
Oh,
well, let's go ahead and review the trivia question before I get y'all the answers. With 93 stops.
I know who it is because it's your boy. It's the boy
who
you
always the leading tackler amongst defensive backs for the NFC champion Eagles in 2022.
This bull always talking about me liking Quinyon Mitchell. This bull keep finding ways to bring up James Bradbury every episode. So it's gotta be James Bradbury because he finds a way. It's gotta be James Bradbury.
You saying it's James Bradbury who led the defensive backs in 2022 in tackles with 93. Now I already know the answer, so I ain't gonna guess because I put it together. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put the answer up and see if he is right. Drum roll, please.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Safety Marcus.
Okay.
Epps.
Well, he wasn't on the team this year, so that's why that's a good thing because that's why we lost, apparently.
When I seen, you said that's why we lost. It definitely wasn't because of James Bradbury.
That's
make
fair.
that clear.
He was on the Super Bowl champs.
But safety Marcus Epps. That's why I said I got to put this one up here because ain't nobody going to guess this. So he led the defensive backs in 2022 in tackles with 93. Safety Marcus Epps. Shout out to Marcus Epps, man. I wish you could have been on the team for this run. But salute to you. You was tackling the whole
only Epps I know was Omar. So
Omar
I forgot
Epps.
this dude was on. I forgot this dude wasn't even on our team. Like what? Yeah, okay.
Yep. So that's the trivia question. Marcus Epps. Who would have guessed? Let me know in the comments where you right, which you weren't.
Yes,
you definitely weren't, unless you looked it up. You did not get that right because nobody would have got that right. You have to be Eagles savant. You got to have no job. You got to be an Eagles historian. You got to be Merrill Reese grandson if you got that right. Come on now.
I expect more comments of who?
Yeah. And I think he was number 22 if I'm remembering correctly. That's what's sticking out in my head. But Marcus Epps was the leading tackler in 2022. And you know what? This has been season 2, episode number 23 of the No Box Sports Podcast. Man, we've been going at it for 2 seasons. We giving y'all episodes on episodes on episodes. So y'all go make sure y'all liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And remember, this is brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And I am one of your hosts, Uncle Doug.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3. You better not ever forget it. And if y'all want more of us, y'all can go follow us on social media. Our social media has been scrolling past the bottom of the screen the whole episode, and it's still right there. I'm at Uncle Doug TV. One word. Go follow me. He is at _original CP3. Go follow him, man. Go follow him. And I guess we got to sign off in the name of greatness, in the name of number 23. That could be MJ. That could be LJ. But we got to do it our way. And, you know, we'll be back with episode number 24, tapping in with all the latest Eagles news and giving you the Sixers update. Hopefully, if they don't win a game, you will not hear me speak on them next time. I promise you, man. But, yeah, man, that's been our episodes. Any last things you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Hey, no, we Eagles. We Super Bowl champs. That's it.
Super Bowl champions. Remember, don't sign no waivers.